What's good, people? If you are trying to get your brand or content recognized on social media, then you know it can be tough. With millions of users posting content on each of these platforms like Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube daily, it's hard. Of course, there are unexpected ways to get yourself seen or viewed out there, like doing crazy shit. But I don't think that's sustainable on a day-to-day basis. Plenty would think into the future to try to stand out from the pack, but how about just going back in time? We've seen vintage visuals have a resurrection like VHS tapes and glitches, but I think one that is completely underrated is pixel art. Then there's other ways, like being a little more unique than the creator that's next to you. I know what you're thinking. Pixel art? Isn't that from the 80s or something? Nah, bro. It goes back before that. Pull up real quick. Let's take it back to the roots. Pixel art has a very rich history. It dates back to the early days of computer, when memory was very limited and graphics had to be created pixel by pixel. In the 1970s, pixel art became popular in video game design due to its simplicity and ability to convey complex imagery within a limited space. It was during this time that it became an art form in its own right, with artists experimenting with color palettes, shading techniques, and other tricks to push the limits of what could be achieved with this style. Over time, it has evolved and branched out in different styles and genres. One of the most well-known forms of pixel art is retro gaming, like Nintendo 64 and Sega Genesis, which has gained a cult-like following from communities like the gamers, which use a sequence of pixel images to create animated stories or characters. Hold up, yeah, I know. I won't go too much in depth with it. Regardless of the style or genre though, it remains a unique and versatile art form that continues to inspire artists and designers to this day. One of the advantages of this art form is its versatility, meaning that you can suit the needs of any social media platform or its audiences. An example could be, let's take Instagram for say. Within Instagram, you could shoot like a retro type video or even a pixelated video for people that love this vintage look and feel, right? Or even take TikTok. Use the isometric art form to create immersive scenes for the viewers. You gotta think about things like color contrast, level of detail, and aspect ratio. For instance, you want to use high contrast colors to make your pixel art pop on platforms like the Instagram feed. And don't go overboard with the detail, because your art needs to be recognizable even when it's viewed in a small sample size. You might think that in this day and age, everybody's all about hyper-realistic graphics. But guess what? This art is making a comeback. It's got this unique, charming aesthetic that takes people back to the good old days of, the classic retro gaming and childhood memories. Plus, in a world where everything is going digital, it offers something that's real and authentic. It ain't just for old school gamers anymore, yeah. Contemporary artists and designers are finding new ways to incorporate it into their work, creating visual, stunning experiences that grab people's attention. Whether it's in video games or art installations, pixel art's versatility and flexibility make it the perfect tool for creating content that stands out in a sea of sameness. Alright, let's wrap this up. We've covered a lot of ground today, and hopefully you've learned something new about pixel art and its impact on social media. From its humble origins to its current resurgence in popularity, pixel art has proven to be a powerful tool for creating visual engaging contents that stand out on social media. Whether you're a professional marketer or a casual social media user, there's no denying the potential of pixel art to capture your audience attention and drive engagement. By embracing these techniques and strategies we've discussed today, you can take your social media game to the next level and stand out from the crowd. So what are you waiting for? Start experimenting with pixel art and see how it can transform your social media content today. And as always, stay creative, stay inspired, and keep pushing through the boundaries of what's possible.